The migrants have no lobby. Only an enlightened, aroused, and perhaps angered public opinion can do anything about the migrants. The people you have seen have the strength to harvest your fruit and vegetables. They do not have the strength to influence legislation. Maybe we do. Good night and good luck.
Maybe we do. That was CBS News anchor Edward R. Murrow concluding the 1960 documentary Harvest of Shame. The broadcast examined the plight of migrant farm workers in America. By the end of the decade, President Lyndon Johnson's war on poverty led to some help for itinerant farm workers and their families, including one program that strives to break the cycle of poverty through education. Omar Villafranca has the story.
Let's get you up.
Giselle Chávez is used to getting up before the sun rises. But today is different. She's packing pillows, clothes, and the only life she's ever known in Edinburgh, Texas, into her mom's car. After one more family breakfast together, the daughter of migrant workers will drive 300 miles from the fields to her freshman year in college at St. Edward's University in Austin.
I'm nervous, like, oh my gosh, like, what's going to happen? Am I going to like the classes? Am I going to like the people? Are they going to like me? Look at Eileen. Oh!
It's a long way from where Giselle spent her summers, at what her family calls the sandia, the watermelon fields in Texas, where thousands of melons are picked, packed, and shipped for sale across the country. Giselle's job was to slap stickers on the watermelons, only getting a break every 4 hours.
If I sit down, I can't put all those stickers, and they want me to put all the stickers on each watermelon. And I can, but I can't sit down. And I'm standing, I'm putting, my arms are getting tired. So I'm standing, my feet.
Giselle will now sit down in a classroom to major in math, thanks to CAMP, the College Assistance Migrant Program. CAMP helps migrant worker students fund their first year in college.
The migrant farm worker occupies the lowest level of any major group in the American economy.
The life of migrant workers was highlighted in 1960 by legendary CBS News anchor Edward R. Murrow in a documentary called Harvest of Shame. Murrow gave viewers an up-close look at the poverty and poor working conditions migrant workers faced in the richest country in the world because of a lack of access to education.
Approximately 1 out of every 500 children whose parents are still migrant laborers finishes grade school. Approximately 1 out of every 5,000 ever finishes high school. And there is no case upon the record of the child of a migrant laborer ever receiving a college diploma.
Harvest of Shame was the inspiration for a program designed to find a way to college for the children of migrant farmers.
In 1992, CBS Sunday morning correspondent David Culhane reported on CAMP and caught up with migrant worker students in the program at St. Edward's University.
I can't do this for the rest of my life. I've got to go to school. This is what I want to do.
One of the students was a recent graduate named Gerónimo Rodríguez.
Uptight, yeah. It's the best way to put it. I was kind of scared.
Take on the world.
I was proud of my degree. I was ready for whatever was going to be in front of me.
Gerónimo graduated from law school, became a healthcare executive, a school board trustee, and today, a mentor to new camp students at his alma mater.
The reason that I am here is because I don't believe in being the exception to the rule. I think we have a responsibility and obligation to ensure that kids that have experiences like mine, that we are the rule.
Justin Treviño is the son of migrant workers from Eagle Pass, Texas, and wants to start his own video game business. But first, he has to navigate life away from home.
Obviously, I'm nervous because, like you said, not familiar, but I've always been a person that strives for more, and I always wanted to do big things.
Camp mentors aren't just helping students adjust, but parents too. Tensions were high when Giselle's mom almost didn't let her daughter come to college. She was worried about her safety.
Was a little headbutting. What made you change your mind and said, go?
Seeing her happy. That's the only reason why she's here. Because I want to see her happy.
Gerónimo says college is a learning process for everyone in a migrant family. And letting go is the first lesson for both students and parents.
I remember my grandmother. She would say one thing, cuídense, take care of each other. That's what I think the camp program, for me, 36 years later, is all about taking care of each other.
For Justin and Giselle, the College Assistant Migrant Program is helping their family break the cycle of poverty and harvesting hope.
One of my teachers always said to never look at the sunset, but always look at the sunrise. So high school was a sunset, but right now, when I'm starting at college, I'm looking at a sunrise.
For CBS Saturday Morning, Omar Villafranca, Austin, Texas.
I'm just like breathless. It is take care of each other. If we did that worldwide, where would we be?
So many lessons in that. I mean, that idea of looking at the sunrise, looking forward, and the end of one chapter starts something new. But you're right. The idea that if everybody collectively took more interest in taking care of each other, what a difference.
I think the best line was from that mom. What made you change your mind? She said, seeing her happy.
The universal thing for all parents and their children.
Moms like to see their kids happy.
And dads. Yeah.